Всем привет! Я сейчас нахожусь на кампусе университета Йорк Film Academy. Представляю вам Лизи Сак. Она нам покажет университет, покажет все facilities, а также расскажет о программах в этом университете.
So here we have our own private theater. New York Film Academy offers programs like musical theater, acting for film, and so the musical theater department will do 2 main stage productions here a year. The acting for film department also does a play that's put on here, and then the filmmaking students will have their final films screened in this theater. This is also where we have all of our guest speakers who will come and do question and answer sessions with our students so that they can get private insight on how they got into the industry as well. Okay, so here outside of the theater we have posters of all of the different shows that have taken place inside the theater, but also from our guest speaker series we've had people who have come and signed the posters that they have been working on. So Stranger Things, most people don't know Matthew Modine by name, but they certainly know him by being Papa in Stranger Things. So he is a close member of the New York Film Academy board. He also has a scholarship in his name and does master classes here, and we're very happy to have him. Okay, so here we just have what's happening on campuses. If there's an event going on, if students need to check which classroom that they're in during the day, this is where they can find all of that information as well as online. Okay, so this is the musical theater department. The musical theater department is held only in New York City because it is a Broadway-based program, so a lot of our teachers will teach here during the day and then they go to Broadway to perform at night. Within the program, obviously they have singing, dancing, and acting, and it can get quite loud here. In the second year, then they also get to work on a movie musical, which is, I think we're the only film school in the world that does that. Okay, so the founder of the school, his name is Jerry Sherlock, and he was a producer in Hollywood, and he produced many things, but most notably he produced the movie The Hunt for Red October, which starred Sean Connery and Alec Baldwin. So we always like to have this here as a remembrance for Jerry Sherlock, who was the founder of NYFA. So because New York Film Academy is about 50% international, we've had 125 different nationalities who have studied with us. We do have international student offices at every one of our locations. We also have housing coordinators at every one of our locations as well. So here in New York City, we offer dormitory style housing. That's 1 subway stop away from the school. And in Los Angeles, we work with an apartment complex that's within bike riding or walking distance to the school. So every campus has an international office and every campus has a housing office. Okay, so a lot of these posters have something to do with New York Film Academy, whether a student was in them or a teacher worked on them. So West Side Story, we have one of our alumni, Ilda Mason, who was in Steven Spielberg's West Side Story, who is a musical theater alumni. In Fort Bliss, we had a guest speaker, Michelle Moynihan, who came and spoke with us, and she signed the poster for us. The Square was an Oscar-winning film that was shot by one of our alumni from Egypt about the Egyptian uprising. And we'll walk down one more. Sorry. Free Solo. One of our teachers in the Los Angeles campus actually won an Oscar for Best Editing for this film. So the New York Film Academy has equipment rooms at all of our locations for the students to be able to shoot their films. So they do pay an equipment fee, but then they're able to check out top of the line cutting edge equipment that they can shoot their films on. So the filmmaking students within their first year will shoot 36 films. So this is where they come to get all of the necessary equipment that is needed to shoot those films. Okay, so that's the end of our tour, but thank you for coming and looking at New York Film Academy with us. We are very proud of a lot of our alumni. Most notably, I think, for Kazakhstan is Aysaltan Siatov, who studied in the Los Angeles campus a number of years ago. But we've also had Aubrey Plaza, who has just recently starred on the most recent episodes of White Lotus. Bill Hader, who was on Saturday Night Live, who then has his own show called Barry on HBO, and then Manuel Garcia Rulfo, who is a Mexican actor who is now the star of The Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix. So we're very proud of all of our alumni. You can see all of the alumni and what they're doing on our website, but thank you so much for coming on this tour with us, and I hope to see you here soon.